The Party Never Ends has been teased for almost 2 years at this point. Max Lord, Juice's main engineer and producer, has been taking full control of the album and doing a wonderful job at its creation so far. Many fans think that The Party Never Ends is going to be Juice WRLD's best posthumous album, if not his best album to date. We're going to be looking at the possible release month of the album, the track list, and even some of the arrests that were made last week. Yeah, it's been a crazy week for Juice WRLD news. First, before we get into things, I'm on the road to 1K, so go ahead and do me a favor and subscribe if you haven't already. Other than that, let's go ahead and get started. The rollout of the album so far has been In My Head and Face to Face, both dropping in 2022, both with music videos. We also, of course, had Juice WRLD Day on December 8th. Shameless plug, I did drop a banger vlog. So if you guys missed it, make sure to go check that out. Other than that, it's kind of just been Max Lord taking over the album instead of Lil Bibby this time, and he's been doing a wonderful job communicating in the community. Even tried to get a 30+ song version of this album cleared recently, which is really cool to see Max Lord try to give us just grails and unheard songs and just fan favorite songs that people want to see released. The hype for The Party Never Ends has been unreal recently. TPNE has been trending on Twitter like every single day this week so far. Max Lord recently confirmed that the album is going to be dropping soon, and he doesn't mean Pete soon. And to be honest, I actually do believe him, because he did say he was in like the mixing and mastering stage of some songs. Some songs are already mixed. Yeah, he's kind of just finalizing the track list almost at this point. Recently a link was dropped the other night in Max Lord's girlfriend's like bio or something like that, and if you click the link, one of the things that it said on there other than her OnlyFans was that The Party Never Ends was dropping in March. This could have been by accident, or maybe this was just like their tactic to get everyone stirring about like when this is going to be dropping, but it is now deleted, so it is possible that they are hyping it up to actually drop in March. I would love to see it come out then. It's super realistic, especially if Max Lord is kind of in the final stages. Recently, Max Lord has been in the studio with a ton of different producers, guys like Rex Kudo, Carlton, Jeezin, ATL Jacob, also a lot of other producers for some of these songs that we're going to be mentioning later in this video. I've been super active on social media and interacting with the fans. I do think that Max Lord, who's working on this album, him being Juice's main producer and engineer his whole career, I think is going to benefit this album a ton, just because his chemistry with Juice recording right there next to him is completely different than any other relationship that anyone has. And I do think that Max Lord's vision of so far what he's putting together is amazing. But as promised, let's go ahead and look at this list of a possible track list. Now, there is a ton of songs that are confirmed. Now, none of these are really confirmed. The only two that are confirmed so far are obviously the singles that already came out, In My Head and Face to Face. The rest of these songs on this list, all these tracks right here are on the list for a reason and have been teased for a reason. Now, some of them is because Max Lord himself or Lil Bibby himself has like played the song on live or something like that. Sometimes comments have been pinned in IG lives, Instagram DMs with fans, tweets to the producers. There's just a ton of different screenshots of evidence of why these songs could end up on the track list. It's hard to get all the screenshots though. It starts with Rental, because we do know that we just kind of need the song cleared, but Bibby does like that one. I know Bibby's not a huge fan of Biscotti in the Air, but Max just did give us a brand new snippet and it sounds amazing. I'm fully on board with Biscotti dropping. Bibby also did say multiple times now that Biscotti is going to be on The Party Never Ends. Recently, Cavalier has been put on the list just because Max Lord was in the studio with the producer Perps, and Perps was saying that the song is on the album, and Max Lord even played some of it on Instagram for us. All Lifelong featuring Cudi could possibly see a release. Now, I do hope it does come out with all 3 verses, including the Kid Cudi feature. I actually don't know why this song isn't out yet. I'm very surprised. You know, it was obviously teased in the Cigarettes music video last year. Recently, Carry It has been teased as Jeezin, the producer, has been in the studio with Max Lord, and he's been commenting The Party Never Ends all over the snippet. The Light was also confirmed like yesterday or something. Max Lord said he's going to put it on the album. All Alone was a snippet that Max Lord played for us while creating the album not too long ago, but he did put it on his Instagram story. We could possibly see way too many on this album just because what DJ Scheme has been talking about, but Max Lord also did post about how he wanted to drop Want To. Now, this is a song featuring Cardi. Now, you know Cardi with his features. He doesn't just give them to anybody. In fact, most of the time they get taken down. I really do hope that this goes through, because this is one of the better leaked songs. I think everyone would love to see an organic Juice and Cardi song from back in the day. KTM Drip has been teased over and over again. We know that Bibby has been playing this and does like this song. This is easily one of the best like hype songs. DT, the producer, did say that this has a Travis Scott feature. I honestly hope that that doesn't happen. I just want all the Juice verses solo. That's just my personal opinion, but I would love to see KTM Drip Max recently played K like a Russian in the studio, so we could possibly see that on The Party Never Ends. Dark Tints and Get Excited, Xmas List, and Tempted, all of these songs in the past couple days have been getting responses on Instagram, Max on Live, etc. Again, he's just been responding to fans like crazy, and we're kind of just getting this really long list of Teased songs at this point. Tempted is one that Max Lord said is like his favorite Juice song, and he played it on Live for us. Today he did respond on someone's comment on Instagram that Forget Me Not should be on the album, and he said I got you, so we could see that possibly on there. If I'm not mistaken, that's a song that Juice literally has a Party Never End lyric on, so that'd be cool to include that on the album. Irony Inspired Me, this was one that the fans in DMs told Max Lord to put on the album, and he said that he's going to do it along with Muddy. So these are all the potential songs. Let me know in the comments down below if I missed anything, because this was just what I was doing from research today. I could be wrong on a few of these, but this is kind of the right area of what The Party Never Ends is going to be looking like. So again, let me know if I missed any. We can add some to the list for the next update of the track list. Also, not to mention that there's going to be a ton of unheard songs on here. It's impossible to get all of these snippets and everything that we want released. Also, not to mention 2 Juice features that are going to be dropping this year. We're going to be getting Crawling on My Skin very soon on Trippie Redd's next album, Mansion Music, and then we're also going to be getting Biddy with DJ Scheme on Trippie Redd's A Love Letter to You 5 later this year. This kind of rough draft of what the track list is going to be looking like right now looks amazing. Now here's my own personal list. My favorite snippets have to be Aquafina, Biscotti, and Drive Me Crazy. That's probably a really basic list. Now lastly, I wanted to go over some silly things that have happened in the last week, because there's been some arrests made on Juice's team, or just people associated with Juice WRLD, I guess. Not only was Max Lord and another LA producer arrested a week ago and let out on a $35K bond, and I believe this was due to like gun charges or possession or like that or something, but again, Max got out and this all happened a week ago. So he's back to working on the album, so that's good. On the other hand, you have Juice's ex-girlfriend or ex-fiance, not really sure what she is at this point, because she is completely gone off the rails.
Oh, wow, you guys think he died from a drug overdose? You're wrong! You're wrong!
Her and her new boy toy, Carter, were arrested the other night. They're both in the county jail for a night but let out on bond, but it's just kind of funny to see those two wind up in jail, and Allie charged with a felony and caught with possession of meth and cocaine, which I called it. I mean, it was completely obvious. I think there was like intention to distribute on there or whatever, but honestly not surprised at these charges. But take a good look at their mugshots if you would like a good laugh. If you want my opinion on this whole situation, I think it's good entertainment. I think it's funny. This has nothing to do with The Party Never Ends or the album. I just want to talk about it. Recently with the whole like Allie and Carter situation, look, she can move on. She can honestly date whoever she wants out there. If it happens to be a 19-year-old kid, that's fine. I mean, as long as it's legal. If she wants to have OnlyFans and promote that, that's cool. She can do her own thing. I think where like Carter is on Instagram flexing, wearing Juice's watch, like that's crossing the line. They're both in it for the money and clout or whatever. So it's like my respect for like Allie has just gone down over time, and it's just kind of sad to see like the downfall of her, like how she's clearly just fell off the rails at this point. She's always gonna have like those ties, that the fact that she was with Juice until he passed away, and she's always forever the rest of her life gonna be tied to the fact that she was with him. Anyway, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys drop a like on it. There's gonna be more Juice vids coming soon, don't worry. I do hope that I did give you like a good update of everything that's been going on recently in this last week or so. Really excited for The Party Never Ends. Of course, I'm gonna make tons of videos on the album until it comes out, album reactions, and more videos after the album comes out as well. I do believe that it is gonna be dropping soon. I do believe it's gonna be probably like the best posthumous album. I'm really excited for it. Seems like it's being handled well. Remember, I have a Twitter and Instagram. Go follow me there, and I'll catch you guys very soon with more videos. Peace.